close your eyes and imagine this scenario. You're at the doctor's office and you're getting a result from a recent CAT scan, and your doctor informs you that you've been diagnosed with cancer. Okay, cancer, unfortunately, is like lung cancer is caused, or 90% of lung cancer is caused by smoking. And I have a personal experience with that. My grandfather, he was diagnosed with lung cancer. Stage 5 lung cancer, and in that, the doctor warned him to stop smoking because he was exposed to asbestos, and he continued to do it because like being exposed to asbestos increases the risk of getting cancer, and he didn't listen, and he passed because of it. And what else was I going to say? These are deaths that could be prevented. Prior to being diagnosed with cancer, he was exposed. Oh crap! Oh, damn. Sorry. Tobacco use is detrimental to your health, and I want to discuss the negative effects with you today. I will discuss the effects of different forms of tobacco use and the methods that people use today to help quit. Okay, so as you can see, these are the recent trends of like tobacco or cigarette smoking by high school students and adults in the United States from 1965 to 2014. I got this from the CDC, the Center for Disease Control and Prevention. And as you can see, there's a trend of decline, so we've been doing a good job in preventing tobacco use. This is a slide to show what cigarettes can do to you. The main form of tobacco use nowadays is cigarettes. Cigarettes have a bunch of toxic chemicals in them, such as carbon monoxide. As of right now, in 2016, 42 million people have admitted to smoking cigarettes daily. 3 million of them are middle school and high school students. I also said cigarettes are the most common form of tobacco products. Cigarette smoking harms nearly every organ in the body, causes many diseases, and reduces the overall health of smokers. Smoking also damages blood vessels and can make them thicken and grow narrower. This makes your blood pressure rise and has a chance of causing blood clots, which is very detrimental to your health. And according to the CDC, it causes lung disease by damaging your airways in by affecting the small alveoli in your lungs. And also, an alternative form of smoking is by using e-cigarettes. Generally, people think e-cigarettes are healthier for you because it doesn't have as much carcinogens in it, and there's many different flavors, and it's cleaner because it's water vapor. But it's still having all those chemicals in your body. It's not good to inhale, and it's has a more concentrated amount of nicotine. But it's just the carcinogens are at significantly lower levels, so that's why people usually use them to wean off of it, but it's still not good for your health. Another method of tobacco use is by using chewing tobacco. The most common forms of chewing tobacco are loose leaf and moist snuff and snus. Literally, people have been chewing leaves, and then most of the time the general form is the moist snuff, which is just grained tobacco basically, and then there's also the pouch form. Chewing tobacco leads to gum disease, and smokeless tobacco can cause white patches to grow in your mouth after more use, and that can lead to mouth cancer and cancer of the throat. And the most harmful, according to the CDC, the most harmful chemical in it is tobacco-specific nitrosamines is what it's called, which forms during the growing, curing, and fermenting of the tobacco, as they're making it, and the longer it sits. Now that we've examined the forms of tobacco and their effects on the body, I'll explain the methods that we use today to quit use. There are many different types of medication that people use to quit tobacco. bupropion SR, nicotine gum, nicotine inhalers, nicotine spray, and the nicotine patch are the main forms of medication. The nicotine patch is the best way overall. It's the best long-term agent, but it's better to use a combination like the nicotine gum and the patch at the same time. There is also many different types of therapy, and it's best to help with like moral support, like group support, and mixing the therapy with the medication is the most effective way for a person to like quit long-term use and just permanently overall. And that is my speech. And as you can see, all forms of tobacco negatively affect your health and can cause cancer. I hope you've gained some new knowledge on the subject and will be able to inform others.